It's Draco time.
Episode 7 opens with Ji-young in the royal kitchen, preparing equipment ahead of the grand competition. She plans to make samgyetang ogolye, a chicken stuffed with ginseng and herbs, simmered slowly until the broth is rich with flavor. But for the perfect result, she needs a pressure cooker, an invention that does not yet exist in that era. Determined, Ji-young sets out to find someone who can craft such a tool. Meanwhile, in another kitchen, the chefs from Ming are also preparing. They train relentlessly, discussing strategies as if their very lives depend on victory. Although there is no great reward for the winner, defeat would tarnish their honor as royal chefs, something they cannot allow. Ji-young then reports to King Yi-hyun, requesting permission to leave the palace to gather fresh ingredients from the wild and to search for someone who can build the pressure cooker. Yi-hyun immediately offers to accompany her, but Chief Eunuch Chang Seong blocks the idea, reminding him of the fragile political situation. In the end, Ji-young leaves with State Secretary Im Song-jae. Yi-hyun, secretly jealous of their closeness, devises his own plan. He sets out later with his trusted guard and Gong-gil, instructing his secretary to return to the palace to cover for his absence. His disappearance quickly raises suspicion among the court officials. Word reaches Prince Jae-sung, who seizes the chance to plot against Ji-young and secure Ming's victory. The journey takes Ji-young and Yi-hyun to the home of a blacksmith believed capable of creating the cooker. But before they can speak, a sudden cannon blast filled with puffed rice startles everyone. Yi-hyun instinctively shields Ji-young in his arms, yet the blacksmith refuses their request, unmoved despite Ji-young's earnest pleas. Elsewhere, at Lady Kang's residence, the truth about Gong-gil is revealed. He is the younger brother of a court lady who died mysteriously years ago. This revelation carries dangerous implications if uncovered. Days pass as palace chefs continue their grueling practice. The Ming cooks, too, refuse to slacken, determined to prove themselves. Ji-young, however, takes a different approach with Chun Seong, the craftsman. She cooks pajeon, a savory pancake with the familiar aroma of his hometown. The smell lures him in, and at last he relents, agreeing to craft the precious pressure cooker. With renewed determination, Ji-young sets off again to collect ingredients for the competition. Back at the palace, conspiracies tighten. Prince Jae-sang and his allies plot to prevent Ji-young from ever returning. Hearing whispers of danger, the Ming head chef secretly sends a warning to the king to protect her. Soon after, masked assassins clad in black ambush Ji-young's group. Their numbers are overwhelming, their skills lethal, clearly trained to kill. A fierce battle breaks out. Yi-hyun is wounded while protecting Ji-young. At the crucial moment, Secretary Im Song-jae arrives with reinforcements. Amid the chaos, Ji-young faints after witnessing one captured assassin take his own life, rather than reveal anything. Yi-hyun realizes they are up against a highly disciplined force. News of the failed attack reaches Prince Jae-sung, who rages at the defeat of his men. Meanwhile, Ji-young regains consciousness. Together with Yi-hyun, she hurries back to the palace, though the lid of the newly crafted cooker is lost during the skirmish. As the day of the competition approaches, tension inside the palace reaches its peak. Prince Jae-sung and the Ming envoy's eunuch push to start without Ji-young, but the Ming head chef insists on delaying the contest a little longer. The waiting becomes unbearable, and time runs out. Just as everyone is ready to declare her absence, the palace doors swing open. Ji-young enters with King Yi-hyun at her side, arriving at the last moment, determined and unyielding, ready to prove her skill before all.